Right now at 5, a deadly house fire leaves a family in mourning and a community in shock.
The little girl who was trapped inside, she was so sweet. So sweet.
Hear from people who witnessed that tragedy in Norwich. Good evening. Thanks for joining us here for the news at 5. I'm Keisha Grant.
And I'm Mike Heideck. That's the story we were following up on, that tragic news out of Norwich tonight. That 7-year-old girl died in a house fire on Summit Street.
NBC Connecticut's Amanda Pitts spoke with neighbors about the devastation there last night. She joins us now live from Norwich with the very latest. Amanda.
My Keisha, neighbors here describe a horrific scene last night when that mom and 2 of her children ran out screaming for help as that 7-year-old was trapped in an upstairs bedroom.
Seeing a mom scream for her child is not something that can easily be erased from your mind.
An unthinkable tragedy on Summit Street in Norwich last night when a fire broke out at this single-family home, trapping a 7-year-old girl on the 2nd floor.
It's about 5:24. There was a knock on my door. Help me, help me.
The family of 5's eldest daughter ran 2 houses down to Amanda Otavi's home for help.
Help me. Call 911. My house is on fire. So I ran downstairs. I called 911. The mom was in the middle of the street screaming that the little girl was still inside.
A handful of neighbors tried their best to get in, but were no match for the smoke and flames.
People started trying to break open windows and open the door to help the mom.
There was so much smoke you couldn't even see inside the house. There's black smoke everywhere, and by the time I went from the back door to the curb, the whole house went up in flames.
Otavi took the 12-year-old and her 5-year-old brother in while firefighters stormed inside.
She was located in a 2nd-floor bedroom on the rear of the building. The crews last night, I can't give them enough credit for making the push to even find her under the fire conditions that we encountered.
While the cause is still under investigation, Fire Chief Tracy Montoya says they believe the origin was on the 1st floor, the bulk of the fire on the stairs that led to that 2nd floor.
I think everyone in the community is really gonna miss hearing her play and seeing her outside in the morning.
This tight-knit neighborhood helpless as they grapple with their neighbor's loss. Moms like Otavi now having to break the news to her daughter about her friend.
I had to tell her she didn't make it. She was a mess all morning until we left, even waiting for the bus. But I mean, the bus stops right in front of that house. So you're standing there and you're seeing everything.
This tragedy clearly has touched so many people in this community. At the public schools, there are grief counselors on hand for those students. And at the fire department, the peer support team has been activated to help those first responders who were here last night. Live in Norwich, Amanda Pitts, NBC Connecticut News. Mike.
Heartbreaking, Amanda. Thank you.